Hi guys, this is FullTimeFM collaborating with FMScout. For those who don't know me, I'm a football manager content creator. I've been invited by FMScout to do a tactical team guide series on their YouTube channel. If this is the first video you're watching in the series, what I do is get a team, show you how to get the best out of the star players, make you lethal up front and solid at the back. I've read the comments from the previous videos and checked out the tweets that were sent to me through Twitter because I'm allowing the viewers to choose who should be next in the tactical team guide series. And the team that was mentioned the most was Real Madrid. So here is Real Madrid with a tactical team guide. There'll be a link under the video to download this tactic so you can give it a try yourself. If you want to leave a comment in the comment box to let me know how this tactic worked for you, or you can send me a tweet. There's a link under the video to my Twitter account. You can tweet me that way and let me know how it worked for you that way as well. Right, so Real Madrid, massive team, probably the biggest team in the world. Luckily, looking at the board, you don't have any philosophies to play with. Now, some boards, say the Manchester United board, will say we want attacking football, develop players through the youth academy. Barcelona would probably say keep hold of the possession. Play possession football, short passing, attacking football. But at Real Madrid, you've got no philosophies whatsoever to keep the chairman and directors happy. So you have got the freedom to play with any tactic you want when you're at Real Madrid. On a bad side, the director or chairman, I think it's Perez, is a little bit trigger happy when it comes to sacking managers. So, you know, if you are going to be Real Madrid, this tactic will work for you. It's tried and tested. I have used this tactic myself. So I'm going to explain now how the player roles, the team instructions, set pieces, throw-ins and all that kind of stuff works. And you can give it a download at the end and give it a try. So with the Real Madrid squad, I'll start off with the goalkeepers, work through the defenders, midfielders and strikers, and then show you the tactic itself and how I've fitted all the players into it. And then also show you the set pieces, corners, throw-ins and free kicks. So the first player, Iker Casillas, 156 caps for Spain, probably even more now. 6'1", 33. He's having a bit of a mare in real life, but still, I still think he's a class keeper. He's won everything with Real Madrid. He's won everything with the Spanish national side. One of the best goalkeepers from the last 15 years. One of my idols. I'm an actual goalkeeper for a Sunday League team. One of the reasons why I'm a goalkeeper is because of the likes of Casillas, Peter Schmeichel and Buffon. So he's one of the best goalkeepers over the last 15 years. He's still got it now. His aerial ability isn't the best. You think it'd be a bit better because he's 6'1". Command of area is not the best as well. You think that'd be better with his age. He's 33, so he's got experience. His communication's good. He's not very eccentric. That's what you want from a goalkeeper. You don't want your goalkeeper coming out, doing a bit of dribbling, think he's Jack the Lad, get tackled, and then the striker just taps it into an open net. His first touch, we don't really care about that. He's a goalkeeper, not a centre mid player. Free kick taking, we don't care about that either. His handling's not the best, but he does make up with it with his reflexes. His kicking's not the best as well. His throwing's good though, so it looks like he starts counter-attacks off by his throwing. His one-on-ones are good. His reflexes is maxed out. Rushing out's not too bad. And his tendency to punch, he will punch it if he feels it's time to punch, and he'll catch it if he feels it's right to catch it. He's not very aggressive, reads the game very well. He's composed, concentrates, decisions making are all very good, as you'd expect from a keeper of his calibre. Good leadership skills. He is the captain of Real Madrid and Spain. You think his positioning would be better as well. That's only 13. I should expect that to be maxed out. But I think Sports Interactive have got it spot on. He isn't the best in the world at his positioning, but he does make up for it, like I said before, with his reflexes and his one-on-ones. He's not the quickest, so he's not the quickest off his line, and his agility is very good too. So he's a class goalkeeper, Iker Casillas. Then got Keylor Navas, 58 caps for Costa Rica. The reason they signed him, he had a top World Cup. They needed a bit of backup for Casillas, so they brought this guy in. 27, so you'll get probably 10 years out of him. He's a good backup goalkeeper. He's got the good reflex. He's good at one-on-ones. Positioning's not the best, but if his goalkeeping attributes are very good, you can kind of let that one slip. His mental attributes are very good as well, and his agility is nearly maxed out too. So that's a good backup goalkeeper, Keylor Navas. Then got Arbeloa. He's 31, 55 caps for Spain. I'd probably try and cash in on Arbeloa. He's had a good career. His marking and tackling are good, teamwork and work rate are good. positioning's good as well. It's just his pace kind of lets him down a bit. If he was up against, well, he's not going to play against Gareth Bale because he also plays for Real Madrid, but if he was up against a player like Gareth Bale, who's absolutely rapid on the flanks, Arbeloa is going to have a nightmare. He's not going to be able to keep up with him with his acceleration and pace being only 11. He's brave. He reads the game very well. Maybe that can kind of cover his pace, but you do want fast fullbacks. Then got Nacho, 24, 1 cap for the national side. It says here potential to be a good player, but his attributes won't go up that much. He is 24 now. They might go up 1, but I can't see him going up massively. He's quite versatile, but his best position is a centre-back. His teamwork's good, as is his work rate. Positioning, that's pretty good as well. These attributes are pretty good too for a centre-back. He's quite quick, not the quickest, but not the slowest, and he's quite strong, that's 13. And he's only 5'10". So if he's up against someone like Llorente, who plays for Juventus, or Gomez, another big guy, Andy Carroll, Peter Crouch, he's going to have a bit of a nightmare beating them in the air, because his jumping reach is only 12 as well. But as a backup player, he's not too bad. Sergio Ramos. I'm a big fan of Ramos. I know a lot of people don't like him. He is very aggressive. He will leave a mark on you when he's playing. But football is a man's game, as they say. It's a contact sport. We don't want to see any crybabies in the sport rolling about whenever they get touched. Sergio Ramos, proper footballer, very hard, takes no crap. 120 caps for Spain. Won everything with Real Madrid as well. As you can see down here, key player for the first team. Heading's good. His marking and passing is good. His tackling's good. Good work rate. Leadership skills are good. Determined. Reads the game very well. He's brave. He won't pussy out of a header and like back out. He will get stuck in. Along with his aggression as well. And he's pretty quick too. Natural fitness is pretty good. His jumping reach is 15 and he's quite strong as well. So Sergio Ramos, top player. Pepe. What can you say about Pepe? 6'2", very strong, he's pretty quick as well. His aggression, I have no idea why that's only 16. That should be about 5,000. He's brave, reads the game well, he concentrates. Composure lets him down, and I think that is because he does kick out. If someone gets on the wrong side of him, a bit like Balotelli, he's a little bit petulant. If he's pissed off in a football match, he will do something stupid and maybe get himself sent off. So that's why his composure is only 10. Positioning and teamwork are good. Work rate, tackling. His marking's nearly maxed out. He's good at heading as well. Strength 17, 6'2", 60 caps for the Portugal national side. He's 31. Probably get another 3 years out of him. So I think Pepe would be a good partnership for Sergio Ramos. Sorry. We've got Kasovic on loan from Cholito. I'm not too sure why Madrid have loaned this kid in. We're not going to take a massive look at him. He's only 18, but if you look at his attributes there, he's not good enough to be in the Real Madrid squad. So the first thing I'd do would be send him back and free up one of your loan spaces. Got Varane, 21, potential to be a key member of the first team squad. When Pepe hangs up his boots, this is the guy to replace him. You won't have to go out and sign a centre-back. Marking, very good. Heading, good. 6'3", he's absolutely massive. Tackling, nearly maxed out, which is very good for a 21-year-old. Reads the game, good for a 21-year-old as well. Positioning, very good. These attributes will get a lot better. I actually have Varane in my own team. If you want to check out my career on my own personal YouTube channel with Manchester United, Varane is one of my main stars. He's not that quick of setting off the mark, but once he gets to full pace, he's very fast. Then got Dani Carvajal. I also have Dani Carvajal in my team, only 22. Absolutely rapid. He'll get you a lot of assists. I've just finished the season. He was my main assister for setting up the strikers. For a 22-year-old, his mental attributes are absolutely phenomenal. They will go up about 2 or 3. He can tackle as well. He can dribble. He can cross. First touch is good. Good work rate and teamwork, so we will get up and down the flanks. And he's very fast also. Top player, Dani Carvajal. I've got Fabio Cottrell. 26, 46 caps for the Portuguese national side. Good player. He is an attacking fullback. His mental attributes aren't phenomenal, but they're still very, very good. We'll be coming up to Marcelo in a minute. I think Marcelo will probably be my first choice left back. But if anything ever happened to him, he got a long-term injury, or his fitness isn't too good, Fabio Cottrell is a good player to come in and replace him and fill his shoes for a couple of matches. Pace is good. Like I said, he's an attacking fullback. He can dribble and cross. He can also tackle. Good work rate. So again, like Danny Carver, he'll be flying up the flanks. He's brave. He's off the ball's good too. So we will find space to whip in across. I got Marcelo, another player I have in my team. I kind of raided Real Madrid in my Manchester United career. Dribbling and crossing, nearly maxed out. He's very fast. Off the ball's good. He's got good vision, so we will pick out a good cross, put it on a pin for your striker. Technique's very good as well. 37 caps for the Brazilian national side. He's more of an attacker than a defender. His tackling's not bad. It's 13. And his positioning isn't the best as well for a fullback. But I would have him in my team. If you're going to be attacking and using the flanks, Marcelo is a top player to do that. Sami Khedira probably won't be in the starting lineup, but if you're winning 1-0, you know, if it's a Champions League final, you're winning 1-0, there's 10 minutes left, you want to try and tighten up the game. Khedira is a top player to come on and play defensive. He plays as a ball-winning midfielder. If you just highlight them attributes you need for that role, his marking's good, tackling's good, work rate's nearly maxed out, his teamwork is maxed out, positioning's good, off the ball's good, he's determined, decisions, concentration and composure are all very good. He's brave, he's aggressive, he reads the ball well. His physical attributes let him down a little bit, especially his speed. He is slow at getting off the mark, but his positioning sense and his reading of the game should make up for that. So that's Sami Khedira. Then we've got Case Miro, 22. He's on loan at Porto, so I'm not going to go through him because he won't be playing in your first season. Lucas Silva, 21, potential to be a key player of the first team squad. Quite versatile. He can play as a defensive mid. Centre-back, he's quite unconvincing. And he can play as a centre-mid as well. 21, Brazilian, going to be a class player. Long shots are good. Passing's good. Tackling's good. Technique's good. It looks like he can do a little bit of everything. If you just look at his attributes there, they will go up about 2, 3 or 4. Like the 15 should go to 16, 17, 18. His long shots will probably go up as well. Probably not good enough to be in the first team just yet, but give it, 5 years, he'll be a class player. Illaramendi, again, a little bit like Sami Khedira. If you're winning a game and it's tight, there's a couple of minutes left, you want to tighten it up a little bit. A good player to bring on. He's only 24, not got any caps for the Spanish national side just yet, but he's got a good first touch, as you'd expect from a Spanish player. Passing's good, tackling and technique aren't too bad. Positioning, teamwork, vision and work rate are very, very good, as are his mental attributes up here as well, like his concentration and decisions, and he's got good stamina too, so we won't get tired too easily. Only problem, he's not the quickest, but like Sami Khedira, his anticipation and positioning will make up for that. We've got Toni Kroos, class player, absolutely fantastic player, Toni Kroos. You don't get 51 caps for the German national side if you're not a good player. Crossing and corners are very good, good first touch. His passing is maxed out. Technique very good, vision very good, good teamwork as you'd expect from a German player. Decisions nearly maxed out, as is his composure. Reads the game very, very well. Not the quickest, but like Khedira and Illaramendi, his mental attributes kind of make up for that, so he's definitely a first team player. Luka Modric, a little bit like Toni Kroos, but I wouldn't say as good. Still a class player though, as it says down here, he's a quality player. He was very good at Spurs, he's good at Real Madrid as well. Dribbling, first touch, passing and technique are all very good. His teamwork, vision and work rate very good as well. Decisions good, anticipation good. Not the quickest, but like I said with the previous players, doesn't really need to be when he's got good mental attributes. So again, he's going to be in the first team squad. Gareth Bale, 24, 44 caps for the Welsh national side. It says here his best position is as a left winger. I'm probably going to play him on the right and have Ronaldo on the left. You can swap them about if you want, but that is entirely up to you. This is just a tactical team guide. If you want to change it around a little bit, that is up to you. Absolutely rapid. Off the ball's good. We all know how fast Gareth Bale is watching him in the Premier League. He will skin anyone. Absolutely rapid. His pace is nearly maxed out. Big lad as well. He's 6 foot. Corners, crossing, dribbling, finishing, first touch, free kick taking, and long shots are all very good. His long shots are nearly maxed out. Technique's good. His off the ball's good as well. That's an important attribute for a winger, so he can find space. So that's Gareth Bale. He'll be going straight into the first team. Hamid Rodriguez had a very good World Cup. Came to Real Madrid from Monaco. Yeah, very good player. He was very good on FM14. I had him in my Everton side on FM14. I thought he was absolutely class. As you can see by his technical attributes, they're all nearly maxed out, so he's a very technical player. He's got good mental attributes as well. They'll get higher with age as he gets a bit more experience. He's only 23. Good stamina, and his physical attributes are pretty good as well. Very versatile, can play on either flank, centre mid, behind the striker. Can play as a striker as well, but I probably play him behind the striker or on the flanks. Shirashev is out on loan. We've got Isco, another class player. First touch, maxed out. You'd expect that from a top Spanish player. Good technique, very good vision. Dribbling's very good as well. Decisions and determination. Good balance, very versatile. Same kind of player as James Rodriguez. They're very similar in what they can do. So it will be a tough decision out of them two who to pick in your starting lineup. I've already picked one, but it's up to you who you want to pick. Cristiano Ronaldo, World Player of the Year. 29. Bloody hell, £500,000 a week. Jesus Christ. That is absolutely ridiculous. £500,000 a week. Wow. Right. Versatile, can play on either flank or as a striker. He says he can play behind the striker as well, but you don't see Ronaldo really doing that. Dribbling, finishing, first touch, free kick taking, heading, long shots, passing, penalty taking, and technique. All very good. He's got good mental attributes as well, apart from his teamwork. Have you ever seen Ronaldo trap back and help out his teammates? That's not going to happen. When things don't go his way, kind of throws his arms in the air and stuff like that. So he's not the best team player, but when you're that good, you don't really have to be. Top physical attributes. He's a complete athlete, Cristiano Ronaldo. Very, very fast. Good stamina. His strength is very good. He's 6'1", very big lad. So he is going to be one of the main stars. Well, probably the main star of your Real Madrid side. We've got Heise, 21. No caps for the Spanish national side just yet. He might have in real life. I'm not too sure about that. Potential to be a quality player. Again, very versatile. Very fast. Acceleration's good. Bravery and anticipation. These aren't the best attributes in the world, apart from his flair and his off the ball. But he's only 21, so we can forgive him for that. These will get a lot better. Good technique, good first touch. His finishing's good. His dribbling's good, and his crossing's not bad. If anything happens to Ronaldo or Gareth Bale, he's going to be a good enough player to bring on and stick him on. He'll do a very good job for you. Karim Benzema, 26. I'm a big fan of Benzema. When you watch him against Real Madrid, Ronaldo gets all the plaudits for scoring all them goals. Karim Benzema still scores about 25-30 goals a season, but he doesn't complain that he's not in the limelight like Ronaldo is. So I do have a lot of respect for him for that. But he is a top player. Dribbling, finishing and first touch are good. Passing's good. Technique's good. He's got good vision, good teamwork. His off the ball's good, good flair. Decision making's good. He's composed. So if he's one-on-one with a goalkeeper, he's not going to crumble and panic and put it over the bar. He will be very composed if he's on a one-on-one. Reads the game good, and he's quite fast as well. The only problem is his natural fitness, so it looks like he can pick up a couple of injuries. So that's the only problem with Karim Benzema. Cholito from Man United, 26. Amazing stats for his international career. 65 appearances and 36 goals. If he's the proper poacher. He is a perfect poacher. Finishing's good. Heading. Off the ball's nearly maxed out. Very fast. I don't know why his composure's only 11. He is pretty good on the ball when he's on a one-on-one, Chicharito. If anything happens to Benzema, I'd say he's a good enough player to bring on. He will get you goals. He's never going to be a first choice for Real Madrid or Man United. More of an impact player, kind of like Solskjaer was for United. If you need a goal, there's only 5 minutes left. If you bring him on, he might be able to snatch you a goal. So that's all the players from the first team. I'm now going to show you the tactics and how it works. Now, the mentality is counter-attacking football. You might think, Real Madrid, all these amazing attacking players, why are you playing counter-attacking football? Well, if you look at the Arsenal team of 2004, went the entire season in the Premier League unbeaten, and they played counter-attacking football. I don't want you to confuse counter-attacking football with defensive football. What this tactic will do is let the other team attack you. You'll sit back, invite them to attack you. As soon as you get the ball, you're going to hit it to the flanks to Rodriguez or Benzema, launch a counter-attack. They'll only have like 3 or 2 players back because they're attacking you. You've launched a counter-attack and you'll get a lot of goals. You'll also be solid at the back as well with a flat back 4 and Casillas in net. So the mentality is counter-attacking. Team shape is going to be structured because when you're inviting the other team to attack you, you do want your players to be structured. The instructions, more direct passing. I don't want you to confuse that with goal route 1. This isn't Sam Allardyce football. This is counter-attacking football at its finest. Clear the balls to the flanks. So when you get a tackle in or you get possession back for Real Madrid, you'll clear it to the flanks to Bale, to Ronaldo. He'll get the ball up the pitch very, very quick because they're absolutely rapid. They'll either set each other up or they'll set up Benzema, and you've just got yourself a goal. Play wider. You want to stretch the pitch. What that does is when you've got Bale and Ronaldo on the touching the touchline, like kind of hugging the touchline, they're going to have to be marked by the left back or right back, which will leave gaps up here in defence for Rodriguez, Kroos and Modric to expose. Want to drop deeper because you're inviting the other team to attack you. Close down less. You don't want any of your players to be rushing out and leaving a gap for the other team to expose. You want them to be structured, be very structured at the back. As soon as you've won that ball back, you're going to counter-attack, and that's how you're going to get most of your goals. Still use the offside trap. Much higher tempo. You want the ball up the pitch, very quick to your quick players, and be more expressive. That is what football is all about. Now, if you set pieces, best way to see your best set piece takers is click on corner. Toni Kroos, take your corners. Then Hamid Rodriguez. Free kick takers, you can pick yourself out of Ronaldo and Bale. Hamid Rodriguez as well can also take a free kick. And you've not got anyone who is very good at long throws. Cottrell's not bad. Neither's Carver or Arbeloa. But I'm going to go for quick throw-ins, so I'll show you how to do that in a second. With the corners, for near post and far post, full-backs stay back, along with Toni Kroos. Now you want Pepe and Ramos to attack each post. They're good in the air. The big lads, they've got a good jumping reach, and they're both very aggressive, so they will put pressure on whoever's marking them. Marcelo and Carvajal stay back in case you lose the ball. Luka Modric will be lurking outside the area. Oh no, sorry, Modric is staying back as well. Sorry about that. Toni Kroos will be lurking outside the area. If the other team wins the header and gets the ball clear, Toni Kroos will pick it up. You've seen his vision before. That was maxed out, as was his passing. He can then whip it back in the box, and you've just created a goal-scoring opportunity. Bale can stay forward. Hamid Rodriguez, not the best in the air, so he can challenge the keeper. Make it hard for the keeper to come and collect the ball. And Ronaldo and Benzema can both stay forward. Defending corners, your Marcelo and Carvajal mark the posts. Pepe and Ramos mark the tall players. Hamid Rodriguez can go on the edge of the area. Ronaldo can stay forward, as can Gareth Bale. Benzema can go back. So can Kroos and Luka Modric. So what this will do, if you win the ball into the box, you manage to head it out. Toni Kroos, in fact, I'm going to put Toni Kroos on the edge of the area. He's got better vision and better passing abilities than Hamid Rodriguez. So he's going to go on the edge of the area and swap with Rodriguez. So if you manage to get it clear, Toni Kroos will pick up the ball, he'll look up, he'll spot Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale, who are staying forward, both absolutely rapid. I know you can launch a counter-attack like that. Now with the free kicks, you want your full-backs to stay back to give you some cover, along with Modric. You want your two centre-backs to go forward, along with Toni Kroos, Bale, Rodriguez, Ronaldo and Benzema. And I always go for best header, which, you know, if you get a long distance free kick, Ronaldo will be taking it. Do you think he's going to pass the ball? Probably not, but if he does decide to pass the ball, it's the best way to set it up like this. Get all your tall players forward and try and whip it into who's got the best heading abilities. Defending, you want all your defenders to man mark. Modric and Toni Kroos to form a wall, along with Rodriguez. If you get the ball back, you want to keep Ronaldo and Bale up front. And Benzema can go in the wall as well. So you've got a four-man wall. If you manage to get the ball back, you can kick it forward. You've got Bale and Ronaldo who will stay up front and launch a counter-attack. Now with the throw-ins, I'm going to go with quick throw-ins. If the ball goes out, you don't want to be taking your time, allowing the defenders to position themselves. So you want all your defenders back. Modric or Toni Kroos to come short. The throw-in can go to one of them, and then your attacking players will all stay forward. That's the same on the other side. So that's your set pieces. Set pieces are very important. It's the difference between a draw and a win. It's the 96th minute, and I don't know, Champions League final. You've got a corner. It's 1-1. Your corners work very well, and you've just gone and won the Champions League final. So, looking at that team now, I would say that is a team you should be winning La Liga with. I know you're going to get some competition from Barcelona and Atletico Madrid. But with that team, I can't see no reason why you shouldn't go on and win the La Liga. So what I'm going to do now is show you the player roles and how the player roles fit in with the tactic. The goalkeeper is going to distribute to the flanks to launch a counter-attack. You want your full-backs both set on support with the cross more often instruction. As you can see, Carver's good at crossing, as is Marcelo. Your two centre-backs, in fact, Ramos can go as a ball-playing defender because he's got good passing abilities. Close down less, same with Pepe. When you're trying to stop someone attacking, you want to keep your line, a good straight line there. You don't want one of your centre-backs running out of position and leaving a gap for the other team to expose. You want Toni Kroos playing as the roaming playmaker. He's going to find space all around the pitch, lay on the ball to your wingers, to Rodriguez and to Benzema. Luka Modric, centre midfield, support. A little bit like the roaming playmaker, but he's more about keeping possession. If someone's stuck in a bit of a situation where he's got no one to pass to, Luka Modric will be the player to recycle the possession for you. Good first touch, so if the ball's absolutely belted at him, he will be able to control it. Good work rate and teamwork as well. So when you're defending, he will come back and help out the defenders. Gareth Bale, inside forward, left-footed, playing on the right. He's going to cut inside, and because your full-backs are supporting, they'll come up and add a little bit more width for when Ronaldo and Bale cut inside. He's got all the good attributes to play that role. You know, he's dribbling, finishing, first touch is good, as is his long shots. Technique's good as well, so is his off the ball and speed. Hamid Rodriguez playing as the advanced playmaker in support. He's going to kind of float around the pitch a little bit like Kroos does, but a bit more forward. He's going to lay on your wingers and Karim Benzema. Very good attributes to play that position. Good first touch, good passing, good technique, good vision, good flair, decisions and composure. Very good for that role. If you want to play Isco, who is also very good at playing that role, that is up to you. But personally, I'd go for Hamid Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo, right-footed, playing on the left. Again, he's going to cut inside. He's going to be a nightmare for the defenders to mark. If the fullback follows him, then your fullback can push up, find some space, and whip the ball in. If he's marked by a centre-back, then the centre-back will have to stay with him. That'll leave a gap for Benzema and Rodriguez to expose. Benzema can play as a deep lying forward. He's got all good attributes for that. He can pass, good vision, good technique, good dribbling, finishing and first touch. He reads the game well, he's composed, very strong and makes the right decisions, good off the ball as well. So what he'll do, he'll come back, interchange with Hamid Rodriguez. That'll be an absolute nightmare for the centre-backs who are marking them, leaving space for Ronaldo and Gareth Bale to cut inside and get them goals. So that's how the players are set up. Looking at this team, I usually do a player to recommend. then let's see how much you've got to spend. You've got just under 15 mil. If I could think of a player off the top of my head who would bring in, probably don't need a centre back because you've got Varane, who's going to come in when Pepe retires, and Nacho as well. Marcelo and Carvajal. Carvajal's very young. Modric and Kroos. So you've got quite a young team there. I know Ronaldo's 29, but he can play until he's 35, 36. Maybe Casillas. How many years has he got left? 33. So he's probably got about 5 years left in him. Yeah, I'd probably go for a goalkeeper. What I would try to do if I was playing as Real Madrid, I'd maybe bid for David De Gea. They're interested in him in real life. De Gea is from Madrid. He'll maybe want to come back and live in Madrid again. The only problem is an Atletico fan. But he does, when you start the game, because Man United aren't in the Champions League, he does start the game unhappy. So that could play a big role in getting David De Gea to Real Madrid, which is the player I'm going to recommend for this tactical team guide. And with that, this is going to be the end of the video. And like I said at the beginning of the video, there's going to be a link under here for you to click, and you can download the video yourself and give it a try. All the other tactics, that I've created will be on that link as well. If you want to check out my own personal YouTube channel with experiments and playthroughs and a bit of old school football manager gaming as well, like Champ Manager 0304, there's a link under the video for that too if you want to check out them videos. Do leave a comment in the comment box, because I do look at the comments and I do read my tweets for who to do next in the next tactical guide video. So yeah, I'll see you guys then with the next tactical guide video.